Assalamualaikum and hi to Dr. Sir Shahril. So we are from group 9, so we are gonna to talk about Maybank. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Syuhada binti Muhammad Safawi and my matrix number is 272985. The first financing facilities that Maybank provided is trust receipt facility. So what is trust receipt? So trust receipt are a document saying that business has physical possession of assets but bank certain ownership of asset or goods. So the borrower gets the title back once the full payment is made. So the trade document like invoice, banking list, bill of lading are received under usage bills of exchange with the terms. So under the terms, the document are released against acceptance of bill of exchange and payment is made by the borrower on due date of the accepted bill of exchange, say after 90 days. The function of trust receipt in Maybank is if the buyer do not have funds, so they resort to bank and bank will pay fund against trust receipt. And then trust receipt also act as promissory note indicating that buyer will pay the funds after sales. Third, the buyer needs to keep goods safe and separate from other inventory. The advantage by using trust receipt in Maybank is, first, it can enhance liquidity, which is it can improve company's cash flow. Second, it can negotiation power, which is the settle payment obligation promptly and have better negotiation terms with business counterpart. 3. It is flexible, so it can cover wide scope of financing including import duties and yearly or partial payments are allowed. 4. It is very fast to possession and faster disbursement of goods while repayment is upon maturity.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Nadira binti Sharan and my number matric is 273006. Today I will present about Bankers Acceptance. Bankers Acceptance is a short-term money market instrument that represents a promised future payment by bank. There are three main characteristics of Bankers Acceptance. First one is the credit quality. Credit quality will evaluate the instrument of its bond or its diverse form, where it gives investor the idea about the worthiness or default risk they have to face when investing in a bond. The second one is the marketability. Marketability defines that financial instrument can be sold as it is a negotiable document that has a short-term validity. The bank that has a good reputation will benefit from this as the lender will be interested to accept the offer. The third one is the liquidity. Liquidity defines that the asset can be sold at a good price. The asset that can be converted faster and easily to money has a higher liquidity. How does Bankers Acceptance work? Bank will evaluate the client's capacity to pay before signing an agreement with them. The first advantages of using Bankers Acceptance is low financial risk. Seller is reluctant to sell goods to a buyer who has no big reputation, so that the Bankers Acceptance will work as a guarantee to ensure the seller that everything will be paid and the buyer is worth trust. This also will eliminate the foreign exchange risk. The second one is the interest rate is low. When the interest rate is low, it will reduce the cost that the company must bear. The third one is no payment in advance. Another bank will not demand any advance payment because they know the bank will back them up and they seem reliable. However, there are some disadvantages of using Bankers Acceptance, such as suitability. Some banks will be very picky and reluctant to make any agreement with the businesses that have a low income margin. The second one is have collateral. Banks tend to collect collateral such as movable assets as security if their businesses or clients cannot pay their debt. This aspect will be very hard for a small business as they have unsteady finance. Here also is an example of Bankers Acceptance form in Maybank.
Assalamualaikum and hi sir, my name is Noridat Fatiha binti Ismail and my metric number is 273016. Okay, today I will present about the third trade financing facility from the bank that my group and I have choose, which is from the Maybank. Okay, so first of all, I will present about the overdraft service that has produced by Maybank. Okay, first of all, I will share about the introductions of the overdraft, or we can call overdraft limit. Overdraft limit is the credit limit that is extended by the bank over and above what is available in our checking account. The overdraft limit also has divided by two options when we made a decision process, which is divided by the process borrower when determining their requirements, and the another one is when the bank assess borrowers who meets the requirement. Okay, next I will present about the advantage and disadvantage of the overdraft bank loan service. Okay, as we know, all the bank service has been created or introduced to communities because we know it will bring benefits to other people or consumers. Same with overdraft, the benefits that we can get from the overdraft loan is we will always available in cash, and we will only pay for what we use or important thing, and the other one is it also have no monthly cost. Okay, it also has the another benefit that I have been stated in this slide. Okay, but everything that has benefit also will have their negative sides, which like overdraft, they demand a higher interest rates and etc. The other disadvantage has been pointed in this slide, such as a risk of reduction in limit, risk of seizing, and the last is debtors collections become lethargic. Okay, for this last slide, I will present about the document that I got from the Maybank website. Okay, in this slide, I have attached the photo that I got from the Maybank website, which is the additional information that I got when I want to apply this bank overdraft. Okay, so from this website, I has told about a little information, a little bit is about the benefits that I can got when I apply this bank service. I also can know about their eligibility, the features, and how the process when we want to apply this bank service. Okay, it also has stated the another term or condition that we must achieve when we want to apply this bank service, and so on. So this is all for overdraft loan service. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, my name is Nukhairina binti Muhammad Kasim and my metric number 273341. Okay, now I will explain about export credit refinancing, or we can call it ECR. First of all, let me explain what is ECR. ECR is one of the loan facility that offered by bank in exporter country. It means that ECR is the loan that might be intended to the company from a bank if the company is deemed to be credit worthy and seems to have valid purpose for requesting the facility. Next, ECR also responsible to promote the export manufactured product, agriculture product, and selected primary commodities that have significant value add, utilize local, indigenous, and halal in nature. There are two types of export credit facility that offered by Maybank. The first one is pre-shipment ECR. What is pre-shipment ECR? Pre-shipment ECR is a short-term financing to direct or indirect exporter to promote export manufacture, agriculture, and primary commodities product with funding from Exim Bank, and this facility is offered for financing of purchase from domestic or foreign supplier before the shipment of eligible goods under the scheme. The second product is post-shipment ECR, which is also a short-term financing granted to the direct exporter who export eligible product with funding from Exim Bank. Also, but this shipment of facility are offered to eligible goods or profit rates charged from the product which tied to Exim Bank funding rates. Now, let's move on to the next slide. The first one is about the benefit that will you get if you making ECR with Maybank. The first one, ECR with Maybank is flexibility because it uses alternative mode of financing, and the second one is it will help you to saving the cost because it use competitive financing rates. Besides benefits, why you need to choose Maybank and making ECR with Maybank? There are 3 reasons I want to give you. The first one is Maybank has the largest network in Malaysia. The second one is Maybank offer a full range of conventional and Islamic solution, and the last but not least, it is because the leverage of Maybank is strong credit financing. So that's all from me.
Hello, I'm your presenter, Nurul Ashikin binti Azmi. My number matric is 273376. So I will present my part. Bank guarantee is a legal statement from a bank of lending institution that the liability of the debtor will be fulfilled and in the event. If the borrower default on a loan, it will be covered by the issuing bank. A standby letter of credit is a legal document issued by a bank or a particular financial institution guarantee, and a bank commitment to on-time payment to the seller in the event if the buyer default on the agreement provided the seller fulfill the term and condition on the contract. A guarantee by the bank on your behalf where the bank agree to identify a third party should you fail to perform in the accordance with the term of a contract. It benefit for you guys. Firstly, strong financial standing, which is reflect your capability to carry out your payment obligation. Second, negotiation power, which is allow you to negotiate favorable trade term with your counterpart. Thirdly, exchange liquidity, which is access to fund for advance payment, letter of credit for the release of retention fund under contract. Why we need to choose bank guarantee and standby letter of credit in Maybank? Because Maybank has the largest network in Malaysia and established correspondent banking relationships globally. Maybank offers a full range of conventional and Islamic solutions leverage on Maybank's strong credit rating. So let's go for the second part, is onshore foreign currency loan. Next, foreign currency loan in Maybank. We call that onshore foreign currency loan, OFCL. You are worried of the forex risk which is impact your cost of doing business. You are looking for ways to hedge your forex exposure naturally. Maybank onshore foreign currency loan, OFCL, allow you to mitigate the risk. You must have wondered what the benefit of OFCL. First, cost saving. Leverage competitive foreign currency interest rate compared to local financing rate. Second, allow you to plan your financial better as interest rate in fixed. Risk mitigation. First, no forex conversion as proceeds can be used to pay supplier directly, and settlement of financing in invoice currency help you eliminate forex risk. Why choose Maybank? Maybank has the largest network present in Malaysia and established correspondent banking relationship globally. Second, leverage on Maybank strong credit rating. Third, the important is save time, ensure faster delivery through our online banking platform, which is Track Connect. Lastly, documents are checked by our experienced and certified checkers, and Maybank offer a full range of conventional and Islamic solutions.